Good morning and welcome back to another studio vlog. Autumn is officially here. I just listened to Sweater Weather because that is like my autumn theme song and it made me feel very autumnal. And speaking of autumn, we're gonna get started on Christmas stock today. I know, but being a small business owner, I have to get started on my Christmas stock because it is nearly time and I have a crazy November full of markets and I need my Christmas stock ready. So we're gonna get started on that today. Let's go. Printed this big wad of Christmas stock yesterday. I didn't want to deal with it yesterday. Also, the Halloween nails, do you like them? But I didn't want to deal with it yesterday. I just thought I'll set the printer going and I'll print it all. And then I got on with editing last week's vlog. So basically, I am now ready to actually go through and sort this all out. So let's do that. You already know it's a headphone day because this silhouette cutter is going on and it is loud as hell. So I will definitely be wearing these pretty much all day. Also, just wanted to show you these quickly. These aren't finished yet, obviously they've still got a hole in them. I need to do the top stitching. But I've made a few more pen holders for the last kind of autumn market that I've got going on this weekend. I will be taking them to the November ones as well, but I'll be starting to put my Christmas stock out as well. And then I've also been making a bunch of scrunchies. So I've sewn all these tubes ready to turn into scrunchies from fabric scraps from making the pen holders, so they're kind of like matchy. But my idea with the scrunchies is I'm making like mini ones. This was my first try. I've made better ones now. This one doesn't have much scrunch, but the idea is that they're mini, like small ones for like pigtails and stuff. Because you can get big ones like anywhere, but you can't get nice small ones. So that's what I wanted to make. Anyway, that was just a little side note. We're going to go back to making the other stickers and stuff now. Okay, so let me just show you what I've got here. So I tried making some cards last year, but I made them A5, but they didn't really sell well, but I did do my Christmas launch really close to Christmas last year, so that's probably why. But during the markets now, I figured I've got some chance to hopefully get rid of some of this card stock. Cards aren't really necessarily something that I'm that interested in making long term, but I think they're actually really cute, so I don't know. You could change my mind on that if you guys think it's a good idea. I think it might be more fun to make like birthday cards that could be used all year round rather than just Christmas cards, because there's just so much competition for Christmas cards and greetings cards in general. But my printer's doing this weird thing where no matter what setting I put it on, it won't quite print to the edge of this card. I've had to use some really janky printer setup to print these out right. So I'm just going to slightly trim the top on these. They've all got it. They've literally, yeah. Anyway, so we're going to slightly trim the top to do those. And then the idea is I've got these envelopes and I'm going to use the green ones for the little bear design. And then I've got these really nice pale blue ones that I'm going to use for the fox. This design for the little fox with the snowman. So I think that's really nice. And then I've also got some cards that are A4 size. If I can just pick up the cards and not everything, that would be good. Yeah, so I've got same two designs, but just as a bigger cardstock, because this is the cardstock that I bought last year, and I just want to use it up. I want to make sure that it actually gets used. Yeah. And then, so there's different color envelopes for this one, because I don't have the same colors in my bigger envelopes. So we're going to use the pale kind of cream color for the bear. And then we're going to use this like pale blue purple colour for the fox and the snowman. And then I made these, I remember showing these in my Christmas vlog last year. I'll put it up in the like tabs or something. But I remember making these last year and I cut them out by hand and they're a bit wonky. So I decided actually I've got a cutter now. I may as well cut them out on that. How smart. I tried it out a couple vlogs ago. I think you would have seen it in that. I tried it out for the stock that I was sending to a shop, and it worked really well, so I'm going to do it for my own stock as well. But I'm making these tag packs, and they're going to have 6 tags in one pack of tags. I've said tags so many times. But yeah, so I think they're really cute. They've got Tara dressed up as a little Christmas tree on them. And then also the last thing that I am doing is Christmas label sticker sheet, because I don't want to do like a sticker pack that's Christmas themed because I don't think that would sell as well. But for you planner girlies like me, you know, in December, maybe the end of November, we're going to want to be theming our planner spreads to be all Christmassy or holiday themed at least. And you're going to be starting to do these things like maybe Christmas baking or Christmas shopping and things like that. So I thought it was just quite a cute idea. And I'm really happy with the design. So yeah. So that is all the Christmas stock that hopefully I'm going to get sorted today. I am streaming at 2 today. So we will see how much we get done, but I'm also going to be doing Christmas stuff on a stream because I'm going to start making some of my clay earrings. So I'll try to put a clip in when I stream. I'll put a clip of the VOD or something in here so that you can see a little bit of that. But yeah, let's get going. Let's get going. Let me stop talking and we'll actually get going now. No! Riding cowgirl! See, it cut wrong. So that sucks. It's fine. Let's do another one. Having to babysit this design because they keep popping off. So I'm literally just like watching it as it cuts now. I don't want to ruin them. Good afternoon. I am really not sure what the last thing I filmed for this vlog was. I don't actually know. So whatever you've all seen, that's cool. But let me just update you on what I've been up to. It's been a busy couple days. I thought I'd film because I'm about to press some tote bags, and I thought you might like to see how I do it with an iron because I don't have a heat press. But let me just show you what I've been up to. So I've been working on a couple of LPS customs. So this one is for a commission and it is now finished, so that's perfect. And this one is one that I started working on a while ago, which is just for me, but I like to work on one more, like more than one at a time. But that one I won't be selling. And then this one is very much in the early stages, but I've started painting the black on the leotard, but I kind of really have to do it in stages because otherwise I can't actually stand it to dry without like ruining the paint. So anyway, that's that. These ones are glazed and ready now, so this one is ready. I'm taking it with me to Comic-Con on Saturday, and I'm giving it to my friend who commissioned me to make this one of Adora. But I want to take some cute pictures of it first, so I wanted to finish it today so I can take some nice photos tomorrow. But yeah, I think it's my best one yet. It's so cute. The main other thing I've been working on is these scrunchies. So I started making scrunchies with my fabric scraps from making pen holders. Wait, that's the last thing I filmed. Did I film the sewing? Wait, maybe I didn't film the sewing. I don't think I filmed the sewing. Anyway, this week I've been doing a bunch of sewing. So far, I've made some little mini scrunchies, and then I've also got some kind of the normal size scrunchies in like the elastic size, but the actual fabric is really nice and thin, which is perfect for the kind of hairstyles that I like to do. Exactly like I'm wearing today. I've actually got some in that I made as well. So I've been enjoying making those, but I'm going to MCM Comic Con. I'm not tabling, but I'm going there on Saturday with some friends and my partner, and so that's a busy Saturday. I'm also picking up my sticker books and my Vogue Race order I did a group order with some people, and I am picking that up at Comic Con. So I'm taking an empty suitcase with me to Comic Con so I can pick up 100 sticker books. And so I'm picking those up there. And then on Sunday, I have a market because I'm crazy and apparently decided it was a really good idea to book a market for the day after MCM. So that's what we're doing. So I need to prep some tote bags because I have sold out of my capybara tote bag. So I'm about to press some tote bags, and I also need to make some new signage because a lot of mine doing the outdoor markets, they've got a bit damp and a bit ruined, so I just wanted to make new ones so that they're all nice and fresh for the indoor markets I'm doing for the rest of the year. But yeah, so I've got to just kind of carry on, but I just wanted to show you pressing the tote bag, so I'm going to just film that as well, and I'll maybe do a little voiceover talking about how I do it, but it's pretty simple. Actually, let me just tell you now. So ignore my bed. You can do it with a normal iron. I find on top of an ironing board it doesn't really press very well because it's hard. You kind of need a bit of squish underneath the tote bag. So I put down a towel under the tote bag. I put a piece of baking paper inside, greaseproof paper inside, because otherwise the decal might stick. And then I have another piece for just putting on top. And then I'm going to show you how I press it. I'll film me actually pressing it because I need to put this on the tripod so that I have my hands. But yeah, I will show you how I do that, but it's actually it's really easy. You just have to, it takes a bit longer because you have to hold the iron on and move it around because obviously you can't do it in one thing like the heat press. I don't know why I felt the need to mimic a heat press there. Anyway. Okay, so I had decided I will do a little voiceover to just tell you what I'm doing here. So I do one press first, just to make sure that there's no creases on the tote bag, so the design will go on flat. And I use the baking paper just because I don't want to get any marks on the tote bag, and my iron kind of has a burn mark on it, and sometimes that comes off on things, so I put the paper over the top just to protect it. Then I put the design on, and I firstly just go slow with the iron over every part of the design, just to make sure it's started to get adhered onto the tote bag, if that makes sense. But then you just really have to go with it with the iron, just slowly over each part, and just kind of, because you don't want to hold it still because you might burn it with the iron. So you just want to go slowly over each part of the tote bag, and you can see I'm just really going for it here. But honestly, It does take a bit longer, but it's actually quite easy, and if you don't want to invest in a heat press straight away, it's quite a good option. And then when you peel this off, I do a hot peel because I find that works best for my DTF transfers that I order. But don't worry, if it peels up very slightly at the edges, if it peels up any more than just a little bit at the edges, then put back down the piece of paper and iron it a bit more. But if it's just a tiny bit at the edges, on the second press like I'm doing here, you can fix all those problems and then it looks absolutely fine. There is no issues. You can't tell that there was ever a slight peel at the edges. So I just do that because I find it easier. It actually works really well. And then the second press, just make sure that the image is really on there. So I've got a bit of a cold, ignore my voice. But then it works and then it's done. So ta-da! Okay, I've finished with the tote bags and now I've just got to press these so that I can do the top stitching on them because they are still open at the sides here. So I've made these last few autumnal pen holders that I want to take to markets with me this weekend. So yeah, I need to just finish these off now. Okay, something very exciting arrived. So I've got my 2025 calendars now. I will show you a proper look through when there's better lighting. But right now they are in a box where they are getting bent because they do not quite fit properly. So I'm going to pack each one in a cello bag to protect it from dust and lint and anything. And then I'm just going to figure out where I'm going to keep them for now. But I will do some proper promo of it later on. But I'm so happy with how they've turned out. I'm very excited to share this with you. But yeah, I just need to pack them up. It is like really late on Friday night at the minute, and I'm currently in my pajamas, and I just need to get these packaged so that they are sorted and ready.
Does have breasts. But these yours?
Yeah. These are my secrets.
May I have your attention, please?
No.
Thank you for visiting NCM and EGS. The events are now closed.
This is what 100 sticker bits.
My god. Oh, the captain's not going to be
Okay, you can stop. version. Better version.
So, what were you expecting out of Agatha? Like, when we started it, were you expecting it to be good, or like, what were you thinking? Carrot.
It came in my package. I don't know what I was expecting.
I wasn't expecting to like it, to be honest with you.
Really?
Well, no, I was excited.
Okay, so the rest of this clip pretty much had me and my brother just yapping about Agatha, and so I'm going to prevent you all from spoilers here. So I've muted the clip, but this is nearing the end of the video, so I just wanted to talk to you about a few things. This video was like an accumulation of some random clips from like the past 2 weeks. As you will see at the beginning of the video, I was talking about how MCM is coming up, and then you also have the clip of me at MCM. By the way, bet you didn't think you'd ever see Mario, a female Mario, putting a bunch of sticker books in a suitcase. Pretty fun clip. I thought that was kind of wild, just kneeling on the floor at the con, putting all my sticker books into my suitcase. They just about fit though. I was actually very impressed because that was 100 sticker books, about 30 washi tapes, no, 40 washi tapes, and like 30 keychains, all in one little small suitcase. So, but it worked. It was very heavy, but I had my partner and they absolutely helped me out to get it home on the train, so that was very helpful. But yeah, so sticker books are now restocked, and as you are watching this, my 2012 calendar is also now online, able to be purchased, which is wild and very exciting. And what I'm building here, let's actually talk about this before I keep going. This, I bought a card stand from Deco Blanks, and I have been wanting this for quite a while. I'm very excited because I thought it would be a better way to display my sticker sheets and also my prints. So basically, I'm just very excited to try this out, and I got the one with acrylic at the front. Also, we're fully just going to ignore my outfit right now. Yes, I am in my pajamas. I was very ill when I was filming this, but I was like, I need to build this right now because I'm pretty sure I had a market like the next day. And you can kind of hear in my voice, I am still a little bit ill. I am getting over it. It's nearly gone. I don't know what was wrong, but I'm okay. But yeah, so Hello Kitty and this black hoodie is the fit. But we're not going to talk about it any more than that because I just said that we're ignoring it. But yeah, this card stand, I got the 5-tier one with the acrylic fronts, and I'm in love with it. I'll actually put a picture in of my display setup with how it looked, with it all done and actually being used in my setup, and oh my god, I love it because it just makes the sticker sheets closer to the front of the table so they're easier to be grabbed, and I think it made them a bit more visible to people because I have found a lot of people like to look down. They look down at your table, and so as much as height is great for conventions, a lot of people do just look down. They look down, they glance at the table, they see what they can see that's laying on the table or that's like near the front of the table, and they won't necessarily look up at anything that's hanging. So I think it might kind of encourage people to stay a bit longer at my stand and maybe actually look up at the other stuff. That's the hope anyway. I've only used it at one market so far, and that market was a bit of a bust in general, so we can't use that as an example. But yeah, all in all, I think this vlog turned out quite good. I was a bit worried when I started editing it, and I was like, is this going to be a really mashed up, weird vlog of a bunch of clips? But it was actually fine, so I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, if you stayed till the end. comment scrunchies. Comment scrunchies to let me know that you stayed till the end. I didn't make that up on the spot at all. Anyway, also, yeah, 2025 calendar is out. Christmas stuff that I was making in this video will be out within the next week or so. Yeah, I think that's pretty much everything. So thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, like and subscribe, and you might like my last video where I also did a studio vlog. And I can't remember what I was doing in it, totally honest. But yeah, I'm in a weird mood today. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye!